When you think of getting older and aging, do you think, oh, I'm so excited? Or do you get kind of, resistant? Like, oh, I'm not looking forward to that. It's not really something that I perceive as a positive experience. Well, the interesting thing is, you can't avoid getting older, but how you age is a choice. And I'm going to share with you my top 10 affirmations that I've incorporated into my own belief system. I'm Carol Tuttle, and I'm 63 years old. I'm a best-selling author. I'm an expert in healing, and this is what I do. Through every pass of life, through every experience I've had, I take the opportunity to examine my beliefs, both conscious and subconscious. And I look at them through the lens of, do these support me in creating what I want? Or are they supporting me in creating what I don't want, as if I have no choice? So you do have a choice in how you experience getting older and how you age. So notice as I go through these 10, which ones are really speaking to you, and embrace them and use them. As you train yourself to have an affirmative mind, you create the reality you desire. So let's take a look at these 10 have you even ever thought you should have affirmations about aging? Well, you should have affirmations which are just a declaration of your belief about every aspect of your life, because you're more apt to create that by choosing to create these positive references to your experience. And so each of these counters a negative belief that's very common amongst people as they age. They're learned from our family systems. Parents model aging to us, whether it's a positive or a negative, the way they talk about aging, the things they say about aging, the stereotypes around aging. Culture gives us a lot of references to aging. And although I don't think we get bashed for getting older, we're enamored by youth and youthfulness in our culture. We value it greatly. We see it in the media, and we put a lot of emphasis on younger is more beautiful, younger is preferred, that somehow after 40, you've kind of been put out to pasture. I know in the marketing world of age, of beauty and fashion, it's primarily focused on the 40 and under demographic, especially in the female world. And so I'm here to say, as a 63-year-old woman, these beliefs, these affirmations work, as I have been practicing them now for many years. And I think I am the fruits of my investment in them, because everything starts with your belief. Everything. So the first one, state your age. I am 63 years old, and I 100% love and appreciate myself. You want to incorporate this so you neutralize the age reference, becomes sort of a nothing energy in your life. It has no value or less value. It's just a thing. It's kind of like, I have brown hair. That doesn't make me less than, more than, whatever. It is what it is. It's just part of who I am. I don't put any identity into it. I don't reference it as a point of my personal value. It has nothing to do with who I am. It's just one of those things. I was born 63 years ago in a few months. Big deal. Number 2, I'm creating new and healthy beliefs and perceptions about aging. Now, you really want to claim this so that anytime as you believe this, you're going to start noticing those negative perceptions and beliefs that just pop up without you even realizing you have them. And you're going to go, I didn't even know. Whoa, there, I'm limiting myself with that thought, with that perception. So incorporate this, and you're going to show yourself anything that's not aligned with that. And you're going to go, okay, don't need it. Number 3, growing older is always going to happen. I am grateful that I can choose to create how I age. Now, this is very important because a lot of people have the perception that you don't get to choose how you age. Like certain things are just going to be a given, like you're going to get some disease or a health crisis. There's going to be some problem. You're going to have pain, or you're going to have less mobility. You're going to not look as attractive. There's all these things that are assumed. That's just what happens when you get older. I don't believe that. I believe our choices add up and we create our experience, and so we can choose how you want more than ever, because there's so much information out there about longevity and how to age positively, which is our next one. I am aging positively. I am aging positively. And the next, I love how I look the older I get. This is countering the belief that's very common that people do not like how they look the older they get. They think they become less attractive. That somehow the lines, the movement in your neck, your face, your hands, I hear a lot about, women really shame their hands about, oh, I have old hands. Well, I've had old hands for 30 years, 40 years. I'm a type 3. I've never thought of my hands as old. I've just thought of them as type 3 for the last 2 decades. So I love how I look the older I get. What will that create if you own that belief? You're going to look better by owning that, because it's not just settling for thinking you don't, well, I'm just going to, I don't like how I look, but I'm going to say I like how I look. No, you'll actually slow down the aging process by claiming that belief. I am making choices with my diet, exercise, sleep, self-care, and my beliefs that create a positive aging experience. This is, I think, one of the most potent affirmations in the whole lineup, because I think it's the stereotype is, and the false belief is, that somehow these things just happen because you're getting older. Well, no, it's just a compilation of choices throughout the many years and decades of your life that finally then the cause and effect of those choices put you in certain places of structural issues. So you have pain, different circulation problems, you've got different brain health conditions that are showing up, vision going bad. These are all accumulation of choices. So as you claim this, that you're making positive choices with your diet, your sleep, your self-care, you'll change what adds up to be positive. This is a big one to help the cause and effect be in your favor. Then another one that people really get worried about is their finances as they age. And that if you've not set yourself up for that it may be too late. Well, start now. And even it doesn't matter what age you are as you claim this belief. I'm financially setting myself up for success as I age. That is going to happen as you believe it. I am free to create my own aging experience different from my parents. A lot of people worry that they're going to end up with a health condition or a limitation that their parents had. That's the beauty of our current time in which we live. Even though genetics does influence a lot of things, those genetics can be influenced to your favor. You can work with your gene pool and you can shift things to your favor. I'm grateful for my healthy skin and how beautiful my face looks the older I get. I think that the skin and neck again and the chest area becomes problematic, especially for a lot of women. And as you claim that, you bring life and vitality. Your skin hears that belief. It supports it. Yes, there's other things you can do to support that, to keep your complexion healthy, but belief is at the foundation of this. So claim that belief, and then other things that are more on the physical level can be invested in. And the last one, I am aware of what I am choosing and doing that is prematurely aging me, and making changes to shift this. And as a result, I start aging in reverse. I know this has been true for me as I chose this belief and really owned it and came alive in this belief. I started to be made aware, and I attracted information, and I had insights on things I was doing that were detrimental to my health, that were aging me more progressively. And I've made those changes, and it's adding up to help me age in reverse. Affirmations are not meant to just be thought. They're meant to be believed and lived. Which one of these was your favorite? Share in a comment. Which one really rang? What do you want to create in your aging experience? Because guess what? Every day you wake up, you're getting older. Now, for me, it was the choices I'm making and how that adds up. So as I really claimed that and came alive in that belief, not just thought it, but came aligned energetically, my energy vibrated. Not only that belief, but all of these beliefs. I'm here to tell you, you can create a very positive, healthy aging experience. So choose the aging experience you want. I've recently authored, I put a lot of time and energy into creating a new healing plan that we are launching, and it's available now at the Tuttle Healing Center. It's the 3-week healing plan for anti-aging. And it was just so fascinating to me to examine the beliefs of literally hundreds of people in my community as I surveyed what their greatest fears and issues and struggles were with aging. And I've put together this amazing 3-week plan that's going to help get rid of all the limiting beliefs, the stereotypes, the cultural programming that we pick up on that we don't even know we have. And it's going to open your energy up to create a phenomenal aging experience. And by doing the anti-aging healing plan, you actually slow down the aging process, and you will begin to reverse your aging experience, because the inner workings of you are what create the experience that you're having. And so if you're investing in anything that is supporting you in aging positively, you're going to want to invest in changing the inner landscape of what you believe and what your energy vibrates. So join me at caroltuttle.com/anti-aging. And let's do this together. I've gone through the plan because I wrote it. It's phenomenal. I'm going to be doing it with you. And I want to invite you to join me in this positive aging experience so you can look amazing as well. Thanks for subscribing, hitting the bell, and sharing this video with anyone that you think would benefit. Got anybody in there in your family or friends, loved ones that are speaking very negatively about their aging experience? Send them this support. I love this comment that was shared in my Don't Dress Your Age, Dress Your Truth Women Over 50 panel. This viewer shared, "Holy moly, they are stunning and fresh and young, they are fresh and young, looking for their age. So inspiring. Love the movement in fashion you are all creating." So let's create a new standard of what aging is. Join me in that, so we no longer hear for your age, because, those of us that are shifting the experience stand out in our age group. Well, let's choose in and create this to be the new norm. Thanks for watching, and thanks for helping us get to 50,000. We're getting close, so thanks for subscribing.